Beneath the blazing sky of El Paso, the atmosphere at Sun Bowl Stadium suddenly erupted when Taehyung and Jungkook turned a simple soundcheck into an intensely intimate stage of romance, leaving thousands of ARMY unable to hold back tears as they witnessed the sincerity of their affection, as if the world belonged only to the two of them. The surge of emotion flowing from their sweet interactions and warm embraces on stage that Texas afternoon was merely a prologue to something far greater, as tomorrow night a new chapter of history will be written when the official concert begins. One that is certain to shake the world with an even more magical and unforgettable atmosphere. Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to V Effect. The atmosphere at Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, suddenly transformed into a surge of overwhelming emotion when BTS's two youngest members, V and Jungkook, appeared on stage for the soundcheck session. The setting sun seemed to create the perfect backdrop for a moment that had long been awaited by thousands of fans who arrived early. Their appearance without the other members at the start of the session created an incredibly intimate atmosphere, as if the world belonged only to the two of them and the ARMY watching with bated breath. As soon as they stepped onto center stage, Taehyung, affectionately known as V, immediately showed his closeness to Jungkook through natural yet meaningful interactions. Without hesitation, V wrapped his arm around Jungkook's shoulders while whispering something that made the golden Maknae burst into laughter, his eyes narrowing into a smile. The sight was instantly met with hysterical screams from the stands, as many ARMY felt their chests tighten with uncontrollable happiness at witnessing such genuine closeness between the two. Their story of deep friendship seemed vividly painted throughout the soundcheck, beginning with the way they exchanged glances while testing the microphones. As Jungkook started singing high notes to check the sound system, V stood right in front of him, gazing with eyes full of pride and admiration. There was no distance between them. Every movement felt perfectly in sync, reflecting an emotional bond built over years behind the dazzling global music industry. Between songs, Jungkook was seen several times gently adjusting V's in-ear monitor with careful, attentive movements. This small gesture became proof of how they look after one another, going far beyond mere co-workers on the same stage. Fans in the front rows even noticed how V occasionally wiped the sweat from Jungkook's forehead with his sleeve, a simple act that carried profound meaning for anyone witnessing it. The affectionate interactions they displayed didn't feel staged, but flowed naturally as an expression of deep comfort. When the background music paused, V suddenly pulled Jungkook into a brief but tight embrace, swaying their bodies to an imaginary rhythm. Under the reddening El Paso sky, the moment looked like a scene from a beautiful romantic film, prompting thousands of phones in the stands to rise and capture this rare memory. ARMY in the stadium experienced a mix of explosive euphoria and deep emotion. Many were seen crying, covering their mouths in disbelief that they could witness such a sweet moment with their own eyes. These weren't tears of sadness, but a manifestation of gratitude at seeing their beloved idols so happy and connected despite the pressures of a demanding tour schedule. The bond they showed that afternoon told the story of growing together from teenagers into adults. On the El Paso stage, they weren't just checking sound quality. They were reaffirming a connection that had endured through rumors and busy schedules. V was seen holding Jungkook's hand as they walked toward the edge of the stage to greet fans, a gesture emphasizing that they are pillars of strength for each other. When Seven began playing for rehearsal, V danced beside Jungkook in a relaxed yet energetic style, occasionally giving him a thumbs up. Jungkook responded by singing a few lines directly toward V, making the atmosphere feel even more personal and charged with a spark that made ARMY's hearts race. Their consistent physical closeness throughout the soundcheck answered fans' curiosity about the strength of their bond. They were often caught whispering and laughing together as if sharing a private language no one else could understand. This sparked waves of emotional reactions on social media from ARMY watching through live streams and clips. "Seeing them happy is my greatest happiness," wrote one fan who admitted they couldn't stop crying from start to finish. The mood grew even more touching when V picked up a rose thrown onto the stage and presented it to Jungkook with a playful kneeling gesture. Though done jokingly, the sincerity in V's gaze was undeniable, and Jungkook responded with a warm hug from behind. This became the peak of the romantic energy they displayed that afternoon, making the stadium tremble with cheers and tears of joy. For ARMY, the El Paso moment wasn't just about concert preparation. It felt like a sincere expression of love, both between the idols and toward their fans. Their willingness to be themselves and openly show affection gave strength to fans inspired by their relationship. Every hug, laugh, and touch became a powerful remedy for longing within the loyal fan community. During the 15-minute session, the world seemed to stand still for those present, entirely focused on the extraordinary dynamic between V and Jungkook. They showed that amid global fame, having someone who truly understands and cares for you is the greatest treasure. Their story that afternoon will remain one of the most iconic moments in BTS member interactions, filled with warmth and affection. Even as staff signaled the end of the session, V and Jungkook seemed reluctant to part, walking off stage with their arms around each other. Jungkook turned to the crowd to make a finger heart gesture, while V waved with his signature boxy smile. Their departure left a deep sense of happiness in ARMY's hearts, many still standing in place, wiping away tears. That night, El Paso Stadium was not only preparing for a major concert, but had also become a silent witness to a story of pure affection. The emotions lingering in the air connected everyone through a shared experience. ARMY left with full hearts, carrying memories of how V and Jungkook expressed love in the most beautiful way imaginable. News of the moment quickly dominated global trends, proving the powerful impact of their genuine interaction. El Paso will always be remembered as the place where V and Jungkook showed the world that love, in any form, is a universal language capable of uniting thousands of hearts and bringing indescribable happiness. The anticipation following the emotional soundcheck has now reached its peak, with all eyes on the main concert scheduled for tomorrow night. The energy in El Paso feels electric, as if the air itself vibrates with excitement. Confidence that the concert will be explosive, both visually and emotionally, is rooted in the extraordinary chemistry shown by Taehyung and Jungkook, promising an even more spectacular performance. Preparations at Sun Bowl Stadium appear massive, with lighting systems and visual effects designed to support their energetic performance. Industry experts predict major surprises in the setlist, especially after seeing how synchronized V and Jungkook were during rehearsal. ARMY believe tomorrow will be more than just a concert. It will be a grand celebration filled with sharp choreography and powerful vocals, creating waves of euphoria throughout the city. Many fans have already started lining up outside the stadium since tonight, bringing tents and supplies to secure the best spots. The area is filled with BTS songs and excited conversations about what surprises Taekook might deliver on stage. When the lights go out and the first song begins tomorrow night, El Paso is expected to erupt into an unforgettable explosion of emotion and joy, a night that will forever be remembered as the moment the stage truly came alive through the power of their love and talent. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.